And in the women's strawweight division, we got Jinh Frey taking on Polyana Viana here. And this is a fight that I don't have a big opinion on. Not going to have a long breakdown, most likely. This is a fight I wouldn't want to get near with the 10-foot pole betting wise either. I just feel like Jinh Frey, obviously, she's getting up there in age. She's 37, which for strawweight in women's fighting, I mean, that's probably one of the oldest strawweights ever for the UFC, I would honestly think. I mean, there definitely is maybe a couple that were older. I know Jessica Aguilar for sure, but definitely an impressive thing to be 37 years old and still fighting at this level. But obviously, it also is a bit of a detriment. But we got Polyana Viana. She's 30 years old, so she's 7 years younger, and she's had some, not really a lot of success in the UFC. And Jinh Frey, I feel like, has had a better UFC run, even though it's been shorter. She did lose to Kay Hansen, where that was a bad loss, but she was able to get 2 wins in a row. Her last fight against Vanessa Demopoulos, I mean, personally, I feel like that was a robbery. I think Jinh Frey definitely won. I don't really know how they gave the fight to Demopoulos, but she also has another close loss to Loma Luke Budme, who's a little bit higher level, so that's not a bad loss. And then Polyana Viana, she has kind of, I believe she's like 2-4, 2-5 in the UFC, and she's gotten a couple wins against some low-level girls by catching them in arm bars off of her back, and that's basically her way to win. Her last fight, she had a real strange fight, and it was basically her on the feet throwing kicks from the outside, kind of both girls had ineffective striking, her and Tabitha Ricci, and then it would go to the ground due to Ricci getting the takedowns. Viana would accept bottom position. Ricci would stand up and kick her legs and avoid the guard, and Viana just let the time run out on herself and lost the fight. And I mean, to win this fight, Viana would need Jinh Frey to make a mistake, I think, because on the feet, Jinh Frey, in my opinion, is a lot better striker. She has good Muay Thai, good speed. She's pretty technical, throws in combination, nice kicks, and she's strong in the clinch as well. I think she's the stronger girl. So for Polyana, she's going to want to be trying to kick and move and then either time a takedown, which I find hard to believe. She's not really someone that goes for takedowns, and I don't think she's going to be able to get a takedown on someone that has, fairly good takedown defense and is fairly strong like Jinh Frey. And I think she's more going to have to either, slip off a kick on purpose, end up on her back, or try to pull guard some way and entice Jinh to follow her to the ground. And if she can get Jinh Frey on the ground, you have seen Jinh Frey submitted. We've seen her not really be the most proficient submission grappler, so that's potentially where Viana could get the job done. But on the feet, I think that Jinh Frey has the advantage. I think she throws more volume, is more technical, and I think she's stronger, probably has the better wrestling. She has a lot of experience, and she should, have the know-how and the smarts to not engage on the ground with Viana. And even if she does have to go to the ground with her for a little bit, you just have to be weary, man. If you did enough armbar defense in your camp, you were working with someone that had a long, dangerous guard, then you should be good to go, and you shouldn't be caught in anything stupid. So this is a fight where Jinh Frey should get the job done. I think she should win fairly easily. I think she's the better fighter. But Polyana Viana has that submission threat against anyone. She has a lot of first-round submissions, and if Jinh Frey goes in there and sleeps on her, she could get submitted. So I'm going to go with Jinh Frey. I think she should definitely win the fight on paper, and I'm going to say she wins by a pretty dominant decision. But never really know with these lower-level girls. I wouldn't be shocked to see Jinh Frey make a mistake, get caught in an armbar, and lose in a frustrating way. So the pick for me is Jinh Frey, but one of the lesser confident picks on the card.